Good afternoon, students. Welcome in online class. So your new chapter means next chapter is development and characteristic of self. So the first topic of this chapter is what makes me I. We all have many things in common with our parents, siblings, and other relatives and friends. Each one of us is also a unique person, different from all others. Okay, the sense of being unique gives us our sense of self, the sense of I, which is different from you, them, and others. How do we develop this sense of self? What we think about ourselves and how we describe ourselves, does it change over the years? What are the elements of the self? Why should we study about the self? Does our self influence the way we interact with the people? In this unit, we will study about all these and other interesting aspects of self. So students, first question is first topic is what is self? The sense of self refers to the sense of who we are and what makes us different from everyone else. Self concept is to explain about self. Self esteem, and what do you mean by self esteem? Self esteem is a self evaluation. An adolescent evaluates himself whether he is a good citizen or not. He realizes his moral values and analyzes himself to reach the expectation of the society from him. The evolution of self has many aspects such as personal inborn capabilities, acquired traits, example social trait where the person interacts with others and establishes meaningful relationship with society members. This adds to his self-esteem. It has been seen that success in various areas boosts self-esteem and confidence of the person. So, next is identity. What do you mean by identity? Identity formation takes place which we carry throughout of our life. Identity formation is the development of distinct personality of an individual. It can describe into two types. First is personality identity and second is your social identity. Personality identity refers to those attributes of a person that makes her different from others, and social identity refers to those aspects of a person that link her to a group, that is profession, social or cultural. The self is thus multidimensional in nature. It also undergoes change as a person grows and develops from an infant to the adolescent. The next chapter describes the characteristics of self during infancy, childhood, and adolescence. So, development and characteristic of the self. Self during infancy. At birth, we are not aware of our unique existence. Does that surprise you? This means that the infant does not realize that he is separate and distinct from the world outside. She has no self awareness and self understanding or self recognition. The infant brings his or her hand in front of her, his face, and looks at it, but not realize that the hands belong to her, him, and that he separate from other people and things he sees around her. The sense of self emerges gradually during infancy, and self image recognition happens around 18 months of age. So student, self during early childhood. Since children are able to talk quite fluently by the time of 3 years old, we need not rely only on self recognition to know young children's self understanding. We can use verbal means by involving them in conversation about themselves. Researchers have that found that following are the five main characteristics of young children's understanding themselves. First is they use physical description or self or material possession to differentiate themselves from others. That is, they may use descriptive words like tall or big, or refer to the clothes that wear on or the toys or object they have. Second is they describe themselves in terms of things they can do. For example, in terms of their play activities, I can ride a cycle, I can make a house. Next is self during middle childhood. During this period, children's self evaluation become more complex. There are five key changes that characterize this increasing complexity. First is the child shift towards describing herself in terms of her internal characteristic. The child description includes social description and identity. They may define themselves in terms of groups they belong to. I am in the music chair in the school. Children begin to make social comparison and differentiate themselves from others in comparative rather than absolute terms. They begin to distinguish between their real life and ideal life. So, next is your self during adolescence. Self understanding becomes increasingly complex during adolescence. Adolescence is also seen as a critical time for identity development. What are the characteristics of this more complex self understanding? Let us discuss the first two aspects and then we shall discuss the future of adolescent self. First is why adolescence a critical time for identity development. The reason why the stage of adolescence is critical for identity development is because there is an enhanced focus on the development of the self. It is believed that adolescent faces an identity crisis. This is because of three reasons. This, uh, this is a time when the person, more than at any other point of her or his life before this, is preoccupied with trying to know oneself. This means that the person is intensely concerned with understanding himself herself. Second is, towards the end of adolescence, the individual creates a relatively lasting sense of selfhood and identity and can say, this is who I am. Third is, this is also the time when the individual identity is influenced by rapid biological changes and changing social demands. The following are the characteristics of the adolescent sense of self. First is self description during the period of adolescence are abstract. Adolescents are likely to lay less emphasis on describing themselves in physical terms as tall or big. They emphasize the abstract or inner aspects of their personality. The self during adolescence carries several contradictions. Thus, adolescents may describe themselves as I am calm but get easily disturbed, or I am quiet and also talkative. So, students, the adolescent experience of fluctuating sense of self. As adolescents experience diverse situations and respond to different experiences, their understanding about their own self fluctuate over situation and over time. The self of the adolescent contains the ideal self, the real self. The ideal self becomes more prominent now. Each one of us has an idea what and how one would ideally like to be. This could be called the ideal self towards which we would like to develop. For example, a girl may want to be tall but is actually quite short. Next is adolescents more than children are self conscious and preoccupied with themselves. This gives them a feeling of always being on stage, a feeling that they are always being noticed. This is the reason why most adolescents are over concerned about their physical appearance. So that's all for the today. Thank you.